It ain't off page. For those who do not write, I've often wondered what it's like to live poetic moments do you not know when they arrive. What do you do when beauty is resting splendor manifested in settings strange to the tongue? When the gaze of an elevated stranger is aimed at infrared laser and padlock, does the pen in your pocket not itch to be untapped? Painted in summer's hibernation, I wondered, is falling autumn foliage not demand an open canvas, or a panhandling grandpa standing back, frozen to brick? Do his tears not pluck the strings of your heart to somehow sing the song that he's lost? When the anger of an adolescent tangled in your puppet string sinks into your stomach like a javelin in clay, how do you... When the warmth of an orgasm, morning after, draws a lover close beneath the sheets of heaving heats, finger painting, Pollock, sweat along the small of each other's backs, does the memory of your rhythm not remind you of an ocean tide, falling, fading, releasing, exhale? And are you not blinking often as to read the lines you think? When beautiful music oozes through your bloodstream, drunk, rumbling, thunderous bass notes, burning the rhythm between toes into the rug-burned works of art, tickling goosebump love under the backs of frozen arms like acupuncture voodoo. What do you do? I was taught that poetry is playing with sound. It was all about the alliteration and making words sing soul. Oh, this style I sang so low, so loud that it showed in my steps, stumbling wordaholic. Didn't see my position as anything other than a silly and simple triple-minute magician that twisted vows around line breaks, waving elementary metaphors over spiral-bound Bibles until similes flew flapping wings steady the temples of under-ripened and thirsty, under-ripened drumbeat and ear canals. I demanded people stare into the tricks that I mastered, yet kept locked away like third-grade pinkies sworn into secrecy. I told nobody's story, and I burdened no one's pain. It took me years to understand that people relate to the inspiration that powerful art demands, not the speed or the color with which it's delivered. It's like the beauty of a Benz or the shine in a wristwatch compared to the poison of sex appeal. One is a fix you think you need, and the other is an addiction once you find how much it sells for. It took me even longer to learn that a person that hasn't craft mastered and polished their cover art still has a story to tell. Still has more than a plastic wrapped in a jacket synopsis, regardless of how they can spell. Human beings are like sun-cut prisms, sucking and giving, begging to be moved by whatever makes them smile. Constant and unconsciously looking to be inspired through an experience soaked in, saturated, or through the passion of someone else that's able to put their ideas into words, their chords into symphonies, their tags into murals, and their sketches into needlepoint embroidery. So I challenge all the artists in this room to raise your glass. Propose a toast to master just whatever is your craft, be it tagging vacant tracks or bleeding on your canvas, and just swear to use your talents as a voice for those that can't. Do what you do, see what you see, feel whatever bone-born Jones holds true to the rhythm in your brushstroke, the scribbles of ballpoint burning inferno and fast food napkins, the cramped and calloused hands of a sculptor whose work never transcended its way to the stage of appreciation, cradling patience cradled in his grip like grandmother's rosary. Promise to be the beacon buoy floating hope for those that drown, of lead-heavy bellies holding inspiration overloads without the medium to bleed. I challenge all the artists in this room to raise your glass. Propose a toast to master just whatever is your craft. Be it bleeding across the canvas or tagging vacant tracks. Swear to use your talent as a voice for those that can't. Do what you do. See what you see. Feel whatever bone-born Jones holds true to the rhythm in your brushstroke. The scribble of burning inferno ballpoint in the fast food napkins. The cramped and calloused hands of a sculptor whose work never transcended its way to the stage of appreciation. Patience cradled in his grip like a grandmother's rosary. Promise. 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 The beacon buoy floating hope for those that drown, of lead-heavy bellies holding inspiration overloads without the medium to bleed. And understand what it took my ass years to see. Every poem has its own aftertaste, every song has its own echo, every paint its own texture, its own smell, its own limited vision, a transcription of love.